In this lesson, we're going to talk about measures of center. Measures of center is a single value used to describe the middle of a data set. A measure of center can be used in a useful way to summarize a data set, especially when the data set is large. Make sure you highlight or underline the definition. A measure of center is a single value used to describe the middle of a data set. And there's more than one, there's three. The reason why, and we'll get into those later on, but there's mean, median, and mode, and really we've talked about these already at some length. We've seen them in our PMTs and we've seen them in the previous lessons a little bit, but we're really going to talk more about what each of them are and what they mean. So if we look at the story problem, Kara is entering a paper airplane in a competition. In one of the categories in the competition, the plane that stays in the air for the longest time wins. The times and the seconds for Kara's test flights are 5.8, 2.9, 6.7, 1.6, 2.9, and 4.7. What are the mean, median, and mode of the data? So first we're going to look at mean. The mean, or let's do the median first. The median, we put them in order from least to greatest, which we've seen this done already. Okay. It has an even number. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has an even number of values. So the median is the mean of the two middle values. So we're going to circle those two. If it was an odd number, which we've seen in the past, it would just be the number in the middle, the middlemost. But since there's an even amount, we have to take the average or the mean of the two middle ones. So when we do that, we're going to take 2.9 plus 4.7, and we get 7.6. Divide it by 2. And when we do that, we get 3.8. Now I noticed just now that I missed the mean up here. We're supposed to do the mean first, and it's at the top of our page. The mean is the sum of the data items divided by the number of data items. Okay, make sure you highlight, underline that in your book, the whole thing. So we add these all together. When we add them all together, you're going to get 24.6. And we divide it by how many numbers we have. We have 6 numbers, so we divide it by 6, and our mean becomes 4.1 seconds. That is the mean. And then we just did median because I did that first by accident. And now we're going to look at the mode. The mode is the number that occurs most often. And if you look at them, there's only one that occurs more than once, and that's 2.9. 2.9 occurs twice. And all the other ones occur only once, so 2.9 is the mode. If they all were to occur just one time, there would be no mode. The answer would be no mode. If there's more than one number that occurs that occurred exactly twice, both numbers would be the mode. And if one number occurred twice and another number occurred 3 times, the number that's 3 times would just be the mode. I want you to try this and put your answer in the small groups and try and show your work for that. So however you would show how to do the median, that's what you need to do. Okay, if we look at the examples, it says Miss O'Donnell's class is a fundraiser for a field trip to the wildlife preservation. 5 of the donations are $15, $25, $30, $28, and $27. Find the mean, median, and mode of the donations. Well, if we look here, first to find the mean, we're going to add them all up. And then we're going to divide by 5 because there's 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we add them up and divide by 5. And when we do that, we add them up, we get 125. We divide that by 5, and then when we do that, we get $25 as our mean. Okay. To find the median, we're going to put them in order from least to greatest. So we have 15, 25, 27, 28, and 30. And again, we're going to find the number in the middle once we put them in order. Since there's an odd number here, we only need the number in the middle. Think of it as we need the same number on both sides of the circled numbers. If I were to have another number here, and I just circled this one, there'd be 3 on this side and 2 on this side, and we can't have that. So, but because there's an odd number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we circle the 1 in the middle. So the median is 27. And since we look at these here, all of them occur only one time. They all occur the same amount of times. That's another key thing. They have no, if they all were to occur twice, okay, we'd also have no mode. So this is no mode. There is no mode here in this problem. Okay. Looking at example 2, Keith surveys his classmates about how many brothers and sisters they have. 6 of the responses were 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, and 0. And we got to find the mean, median, and mode. So again, we're going to find the mean. We're going to add them all up. So we have 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 0. We add those up, we get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 6 numbers. So we take 9, we take 9 divided by 6, we're going to end up with 1 and a half. And then to find the median, we're going to order them from least to greatest. So we'll have 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. And again, there's an even number this time. There's 6 numbers, so we have to circle the 2 numbers in the middle. Again, we have to have the same number on both sides of the circled numbers. We have 2 here and 2 here. If I just circled 2, there'd be 3 numbers on this side and 2 on that side. We can't have that for the median. So you have to circle the 2 numbers in the middle. Then, because of that, we're going to have to find the mean of those 2 numbers. We have 1 plus 2, which is 3, and divide it by 2, and I get 1.5. And then to find the mode, is down here. The mode would be 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 both happen more than the rest of the numbers. We have 2 1s and 2 2s. So this would be the mode, 1 and 2.